Good morning, welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the 0 to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today we are in the Darkmoon Faire, and yes, I alluded to this the other day, which means we will be doing the Darkmoon Faire quest items. That being the case, let's get into it. Now, over here in the Darkmoon Faire, just around this area here, which I will bring up on the map. Basically, all you have to do is go to Goldshire, and then once you go into there, you can then press the portal in order to get into the Darkmoon Faire. I'm pretty much sure that everyone knows where the Darkmoon Faire is. If not, it's Goldshire. Along with that, all you have to do for this initial flip or whatever, the quest items that you do, and that is by getting a hold of the Imbued Crystal, the Monstrous Egg, the Mysterious Grimoire, and a Treatise on Strategy, a Soothsayer's Runes, the Fallen Adventurer's Journal, the Captured Insignia, a Banner of the Fallen, and the Ornate Weapon. These all provide you with 10 ton of different types of things, and pretty much is all the quest items you're actually going to need. I've actually made a TSM group which I will post in our Discord while this is uploading, and then you guys can actually use that for shopping because you need one of each per character, and I've got 9 characters on this server, so that means I can do it 9 times. Now aside from that, I bought every single one of them, and then all you got to do is then hand them in. For my 9 characters, it cost me 19,972 gold in total for all of the quest items on every single character. I've since handed all of them in, and this is how we're going to do it. You accept all of the quests, they'll tell you just to hand them in, and I usually just mount up on my character because it's going to be running around. And all we're doing is we are collecting the Darkmoon prize tickets and then trading them in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give in all of our weapons, quest items into our characters, and you do get some rep with the Darkmoon Faire as well, which I've just turned friendly with this character because I rarely do this on this character, so to speak. Now, aside from that, we'll just hand in all of these and you'll get a nice achievement called the Darkmoon Despoiler. Now, we've got quite a few others to actually give in, so let's just run in and run over to this guy over here, and it will show on your minimap for where you need to give them in. I'm going to be teleported out because I just jumped into the wrong area. And let's run over to the last guy, which is for the Mysterious Egg. Hand that in. All you have to do now is just run over to this part in the Darkmoon Faire, which is the big ass tent, and then you can run over to the replica gear armor. Now, there is another way in order to do this, and you can buy battle pets, but I find this to be not so viable, so to speak. We have 100 Darkmoon prize tickets. You get 80 per month per hand-in. I had 20 already, so I could very well buy one of these battle pets. Now, aside from that, these battle pets don't sell for all that much. To be honest, we were better off with the transmog gear and trying to sell them on. That is what I'm going to be doing. But if you wanted to and you wanted some quick, easy gold, go with the battle pets. Aside from that, all we have to do now is just press bind on equipped on the vendors. You have 2 vendors which actually sell near enough the same stuff. And yeah, what we're looking for is just different types of items that we can actually sell on the auction house. And if you have TSM, it will tell you which types of ones that you're going to be looking for. Now, bear in mind when you're looking at this, you're going to be wanting to look at the sell rates for this. So do I really want to spend 75 tickets for 59,000 gold return, or the region sale average of 28,000 gold? No, not really. And the 22,000 for 55 of these. So it's something you want to bear in mind if you're doing this quite a bit. For me, I'm probably most likely going to go with like legs for my characters because I find that they sell pretty damn well. And with that being said, I will probably go with we'll just have a look at some of the stuff that we're actually selling. The replica Beast Stalker's tunic is at 0.03 for 39,907 gold. I do not have one of these, we can then have a look at some of the others, blah, blah, blah. And it's just basically cross-referencing which ones will actually net us the most gold, which I'm probably going to go with the replica elements one and then buy that. Now we can't buy any more until next month, but we still got 25 tickets on us, so that's pretty damn good. So overall, we've got 9 new items that we actually got, and I pretty much went with like anything mage, priest, or some male stuff as well. Obviously we got the Beastalker one, that's like a hunter one, I believe. And then all we've got to do is then inventory value. And for a 20,000 gold, roughly, we'll just round it up to 20,000 gold investment, we got 718,000 gold ready to sell on the auction house. Now, replica gear sells really fast, well, in the grand scheme of transmog, but however, this will take some time in order to sell, so you may, if you want a quick return on your investment and not that much gold return, go with the battle pets. If you want to go for higher end stuff that actually sells for a lot more, like this one, which is saying min buyout of 299,000, but really it's a market region average of 88,000, but the sales average is 32,000. Basically just cross-reference it with the battle pets. You may be lucky that the battle pets may be worth more, but I find that the transmog sells better, but it takes a little bit longer to sell. And to be honest, I'm kind of happy with waiting a bit for these replica, because I know that the replica gear sells out of experience. Now, aside from that, all we've got to do now is just port back to the Borealis, and then mail them over to Giblet in order to put on the auction house. So now let's run over to the mailbox and let's just send this over to Giblet, my banker and my mage, because he is awesome. And let's just send this over to Giblet. So let's just go bing bang bosh, and then we can then send those over. It will ask us if it has got a vendor return for a refund of those tickets if you bought the wrong one, that if it's okay to send, because then you're going to lose that once you've sent it to your other character. Just so you're aware, you cannot refund it once you've mailed it to someone. Okay, so that being the case, let's send this over to Giblet, and it's actually not doing it. I don't know why it's been so buggy at the moment with the mailbox. But other than that, let's just redo that and press yes, send it over, and then let's go over to our banker. So currently we're still in the garrison with our characters because I'm planning on doing some LFR raiding with them. And that being the case, that is for the raw gold farm, by the way. I am not going to actually do any raiding. That being the case, let's get into the gold for the day, which is 16,466 gold. Things of note are 5 Bountiful Captain's Feast for 2,854 gold. The other things of note is the Siren's Pollen, 260 of that, and Monolite Ore, 217 of those, and a Glyph of the Sentinel, which is 1,900 gold. The reason why the actual gold is so low is because someone forgot to reset his auctions when he got home from work yesterday. So hence why the gold's quite low. Yeah. So my bad going forward. Aside from that, 16,000 gold, not going to lose sleep over it. And let's just pull in all of these new transmogs. That being the case, that is a healthy amount just going to be posted on the auction house. And pretty much all we've got to do now is try and suss out what we're actually going to be looking at moving forward. That being the case, let's just have a gander. At the moment, on my realm for Argent Dawn, all of the BFA stuff has dropped in value quite significantly. The only ones that are really of note to do is still Xenanthid, but that's dropped down to 14,000 gold per hour. And that being the case, we can now have a look at other things like Dark Iron Ore. That's 17,000. Elementium Ore 16,000 at the moment. For herbs, we're looking at Ajara's Veils, nearly 30,000 gold per hour. Ooh. That's pretty damn good. Whiptail back to 16,000 gold per hour. I'm guessing that's the Volatile Life. Actually, Volatile, yeah, it is the Volatile Life that's doing quite well. So we may be doing some Whiptail. Dreamleaf's doing quite well. That's just for the standard farm, but the Dark Heart Thicket one on R1 for our custom farm is 19,000 gold per hour, nearly 20,000 gold for doing that. That's for a half an hour farm, probably worth doing if I'm honest. Other things of note is albino cavefish once again, but their sell rate is pretty bad. And it looks like the min buyout has fluctuated somewhat, so that will balance back out. So it's either I want to get in on it quick, and this one isn't the one that you want to get in on quick. With skinning, nothing's good. Let's just have a gander at the other ones, which is cloth. No, only sumptuous fur, 4,000 gold, that's not good. So really it's mainly herd and mining at the moment. That's actually good for farming materials. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to have a gander at. Probably will do some more Dreamleaf or do some Whiptail. Aside from that, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say today. I am off of work for the next 4 days, so be prepared for some elongated farms for myself, because I am going to try and utilize those days to farm up as much as I can when I can. Other than that, guys, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow.